All right, great pleasure joining us again, Mr. Herschel Walker, Georgia Republican Senate candidate. Thank you, Herschel Walker. We appreciate it. To begin with, I just want to get your reaction to some very nasty remarks by former President Obama about you. Please take a listen.
Some of you may not remember, but Herschel Walker was a heck of a football player. Does that make him the best person to represent you in the U.S. Senate? Does that make him equipped to weigh in on the critical decisions about our economy and our foreign policy and our future?
All right, I think you've heard enough, and I'm sure you've heard it before. It's a very arrogant, obnoxious thing to say, but I want to give you a chance to rebut that.
Well, first of all, the former president, and I said former president, got it wrong because he told us to vote for Joe Biden 2 years ago, and you see where that got us at. And right now, I have signed the front of a paycheck. I've started a business on my own. People talk about my football career, but I've been very successful in the business world as well. I'm one of the largest minority-owned food service companies in the United States of America. Well, President Obama never signed the front of a paycheck. Senator Warnock never signed the front of a paycheck. And right now, all his money is made from his parishioners, is made from evicting people from a building, is made from doubling down and getting money from being a senator, while everyone else is starving because he raised our taxes, he spent our money. So he's not the one ready to be a senator. So I think President Obama needed to sit this one out.
Yeah, sit this one out. Let me just ask you this. Bernie Sanders, I want to go to this while we're on the subject of entrepreneurship and jobs and so forth. Bernie Sanders is on Fox Digital today saying the problem with inflation is corporate greed, business greed. And my thought here, Herschel, is a simple one. You know, many of the Democrats and many of the socialists, they like jobs. They just don't like the companies and businesses that create the jobs or hire the workforce. And I think Obama probably would fall into that category.
Well, he would fall into that category. But first of all, why are we taking advice from Bernie Sanders on this economy? You know, first of all, he want to blame everyone else. No, we need to blame the people on the left, because the first thing that they did, they waged war on all fossil fuel. That's one of the first thing that they did, wage war on our fossil fuel. They started going to our enemies to ask for that fuel. They started going to our enemies to get things from. That's what made everything started out. And then he needed to realize you need to create jobs within this country that you can get into the economy, and that's get the economy stirred up. You don't go outside and they start spending money they didn't have. They continue to spend money because they want to get people to vote for them. They want the people to feel good about who they were when they were doing the wrong thing. Well, they've lied to the American people right now. They continue to say that it's the people on the right that is doing it. No, no, no. They've been in office for 2 years. Senator Warnock been in office for 2 years, and you see where we're at. And now he's asking us to give him 6 more years. And I'm going to tell you what, if we give him 6 more years, we couldn't recover from that. We absolutely could not recover from that. So I'm tell everyone, go out. We got to get him out of that seat because they have no clue what they're doing. They're running in the wrong direction. They're headed in the wrong direction. And we cannot continue to put up people like that.
One of my producers told me, so you're traveling in a bus, and they told me that it cost $800 to fill up the bus with gasoline. I guess it's probably diesel fuel, which is out of favor, but whatever. And it used to be only $300. First of all, I want you to confirm those facts. Not that I don't always believe my producers. And second of all, what does that tell you? Going from $300 to $800.
Well, that tell you that they have no clue what they're doing. That they are the one that making these gas prices go up. This was so strange. People need to realize this. Right now, we're running out of diesel fuel because we're on their watch. Because right now, Joe Biden is going to our reserves, getting rid of our reserves, which has never happened to any president has ever done anything like this. But he's not telling the American people that. He's right now is destroying this country, putting us in a national security problem. But they're not talking about that. They want to talk about everything else except the terrible job they're doing in Washington, D.C. And, you know, he made a statement just the other day that right now the worst thing for democracy right now is to elect a Republican. That is a lie. And I'm going to say it is a lie, because the worst thing for democracy right now is to have Joe Biden in the White House, to have people like Raphael Warnock voted 4 times against our Keystone Pipeline, to have him to put men and women in sports, to have him not to support our police and our military. That's the terrible threat around with democracy, is people like that.
Herschel, if you win this thing, as it looks like you will, Republicans take over the Senate, where do you want to start? What would your first priority be?
My first priority is to get our energy independence back. I think we got to get our energy independence back, because I think that's going to now stir up jobs and also going to bring money back into this economy. At the same time, I think it's going to help with our national security. Because I think one thing people need to understand, when America leads, this whole world does well. But America is not the leader right now. When America leads, this whole world does well. They continue to talk about this as a global problem. He's 100% correct. It's global because we're letting these dictators, we're letting these people that don't like us give gas to our neighbors. Well, we can do it. It's right underneath our feet. We need to start doing that, getting back to our own drilling, because we can do it just as good as anyone. And we need to help our neighbors outside of this, so we can do that. We have enough underneath our feet to get it done. So that'll be one of the first things I like to work on.
I love that. You know, I've been saying the same thing on this show, night after night. Let's take the handcuffs off. Let's take the shackles off oil and gas. It'll bring inflation down. It'll bring economic growth and create jobs. And you know, Herschel, first time I ever heard a great leader say what you just said, that when America goes in the right direction, the rest of the world follows. But when America goes wrong, the rest of the world goes wrong. I was a child, I admit it, but it was Ronald Reagan, my first political appointment. It was Reagan who said just what you said. So I'll just wish you luck on the campaign trail. God bless, Herschel Walker. Thanks for coming back on.
Hey, thank you, guys, and God bless. And tell them all to go to teamherschel.com. We're going to win this seat back for the great people of Georgia.
Yes, sir.